And I know that you guys will give Sarah McQuaid a big Waxahachie welcome.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me. Well, it's lovely to be here amid all this wonderful Beatles memorabilia. Living in England, it makes me feel right at home, you know. It kind of reminds me of when we were, our very first American tour, Martin, my wonderful manager, road manager, sound engineer, carrier of suitcase, everything. He drives the car as well, or the van when we're over at home. But when we're here, we have a rental car. We got upgraded on this trip. It was great. We got upgraded to mid-size. Woohoo! I was so happy. Best moment. But anyway, the very first tour we did, we were going through some toll booths, and Martin, you know, asked how much, asked if he could, I know, it was, he asked for a receipt, and he had to repeat himself a couple of times, you know, before she understood. And then she said, "Oh, I love your accent. Are you from England?" And he said, "Yes." And she said, "I love the Beatles." But this is an American song I'm going to do now. This is a song from the Sacred Harp or Shape Note hymn singing tradition. It's called Wondrous Love. What wondrous love is this, oh my soul, oh my soul? What wondrous love is this, oh my soul? What wondrous love is this that caused the Lord of bliss to send such perfect peace to my soul, to my soul, to send such perfect peace to my soul, to God and to the Lamb. I will sing, I will sing, to God and to the Lamb. I will sing, to God and to the Lamb, who is the great I am, and Christ, the Son of Man. I will sing, I will sing, and Christ, the Son of Man, I will sing. When we're from sorrow free, we'll sing on, we'll sing on. When we're from sorrow free, we'll sing on. When we're from sorrow free, we'll rise and joyous be, and through eternity we'll sing on, we'll sing on, and through eternity we'll sing on. Thank you very much. I was chatting with some of you earlier on. I think it was Sherry and Larry. Sherry and Larry. And Sherry was very entranced by Martin's accent, actually. She wanted him just to keep talking, you know. I said, well, maybe I should just take the evening off and Martin could just stand up here and talk. But But if you're wondering where my accent comes from, I was born in Spain, which is where my father was from, and I grew up in America, in Chicago, which is where my mother was from. And my mother and stepfather then moved to England, which is where my stepfather is from. And I, meanwhile, moved to Ireland, which is where my husband is from and where my children were born. And then after living in Ireland for 14 years, moved just about 3 years ago now to England. So there you have it. There'll be a quiz on that later. I'm in England now, yeah, in Cornwall, in the far southwest corner of England. But having lived most of my adult life in Ireland, I know a lot of Irish songs, and so I'll do one of them. And this, like a lot of Irish songs, this one is about a young girl, and she gets sent to market by her mother. But she doesn't get there, because she meets a young man along the way, and he distracts her. But the way he distracts her in this song is, he says he's going to teach her a tune. And she says to him, well, if the tune you're going to teach me is the one I think it is, maybe instead of sitting down here by the side of the road where everybody can see us, maybe we ought to go into the hay meadow over yonder, where we can be more comfortable. So that's my kind of lassie. Maid gone to Comer markets to learn for her mammy 3 hanks of fine yarn. She met with a young man along the highway, which caused this young damsel valley and stray. Sit down beside me, I mean you no harm. Sit down beside me, this new tune to learn. Here are 3 guineas, your mammy to pay. So lay by your yarn till the next market day. They sat down together, the grass it was green. The day was the fairest that ever was seen. The look in your eye, dear, beats a morning in May. I could sit here beside you till the next market day. Sit down beside me, I mean you no harm. Sit down beside me, this new tune to learn. Here are 3 guineas, your mammy to pay. So lay by your yarn till the next market day. Kind sir, this new tune that you've learned me to play might draw some attention upon this highway. In yonder meadow there's plenty of hay, which may not be there on the next market day. Sit down beside me, I mean you no harm. Sit down beside me, this new tune to learn. Here are 3 guineas, your mammy to pay. So lay by your yarn till the next market day. The maid she went home, and the words that he said, the air that he played her, still rang in her head. She says, I'll go find him by land or by sea, for it's such a long time till the next market day. Sit down beside me, I mean you no harm. Sit down beside me, this this new tune to learn. Here are 3 guineas your mammy to pay. So lay by your yarn till the next market day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks a million. Well, I'm going to do one of my own songs now. I don't think this happens that much over here, but over in England and Ireland, if you're walking down the road and you're feeling miserable, and therefore most likely looking miserable as well, what happens is a total stranger will come walking the other way and say, "Cheer up, might never happen." And you just want to take him by the collar and shake him and say, well, you know, it did, actually. It has happened. And I am sad, and that ought to be allowed. And that got me thinking that I should write a song in defense of grief and sadness, because I think they've become things we're all a little bit afraid of, and I don't think we should be afraid of them, because I think you got to have the troughs in order to have the peaks, you know? You can't have one without the other. So there you go. That's my sermon for the day. It's not even Sunday yet. Fair enough. Saturday night, amen. The song's called Only an Emotion. Cheer up, it might never happen, said the stranger in the street. Well, it already did, but that's life. And loss is nothing new to me. And the doctor says I need a little something to get me through this difficult time. But I've got a reason for my state of mind. It's only an emotion. There's no problem here to solve. It's natural. I'm feeling sad, that's all. Did grief become an illness to be cured? We don't wear black anymore. We don't mourn. We don't talk about it, that's for sure. We smile like obedient children, and we swallow the pills prescribed, 'cause the power of our anguish has us terrified. It's only an emotion. There's no problem here to solve. It's natural. I'm feeling sad, that's all. And today I saw a funny thing that made me crack a smile. And the colors all seem brighter, and my soul is getting lighter. It just takes a little while. It's only an emotion. There's no problem here to solve. It's natural. I'm feeling sad, that's all. It's natural to feel sad, that's all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, if I asked you nicely, would you sing one with me? It's dead easy. You probably know it already. The chorus goes, in the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold winds blow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can write it down for you if you... And if you feel like putting in, 3 and 4 part harmony, that's good too, or just make barnyard animal noises, whatever you like. Anything goes really. The longest train I ever saw came down that Georgia line. The engine passed at 6 o'clock, and the cab passed by at 9. In the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold winds blow. Ooh, ooh, So that was the chorus. I was doing this song at a festival one time, and it was an outdoor festival, and there was a lovely looking black Labrador retriever kind of snoozing by the side of the stage all afternoon. And well, I did this song, and he sat up and he took notice, and I guess he took the call for audience participation to heart, because he joined in with great enthusiasm and gusto on the choruses. Where are Layla and Bitsy? Are they going to bed? Oh, they're in timeout. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm sure they're here in spirit. So there you go. The amazing thing about this dog was he was in the right key. So let's try that again, shall we? In the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold winds blow. Ooh, ooh, That was lovely. Thank you. Ask the captain for the time of day. He said his road is washed away. It's a long steel rail and a short post drive. I'm on my way back home. In the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold winds blow. Lovely. Ooh, ooh, Little girl, where'd you stay last night? Not even your mother knows. Well, I stayed in the pines where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold winds blow. In the pines, in the pines, where the sun never shines, and we shiver when the cold winds blow. Very much. Thank you. Oh, there were some gorgeous harmonies coming from Helen here in the front row. It's a pity. You should have been sitting at the back, and then all the rest could have heard you as well. I had a ringside seat. That was gorgeous. Thank you. This is a new song I just wrote recently. I've recorded it for a new album, which I hope will be out early next year. I just finished the recording this summer, and it hasn't been mixed yet, but the guys are going to be mixing it while I'm away on this tour. So if you want to know when that's out, you might like to sign the mailing list. So this one, it's called The Sun Goes On Rising. I hear the wolf at the door. I've seen his face before. He's hungry and I'm tired. Can't keep him out much more. And through a chink in the black, I watch him pace the line. I better step back from the window. He's only biding his time. Spring follows winter, sun follows shower. Things will get better if only I can hold that wolf at bay, drive him away, 'cause the sun goes on rising every day. I'm keeping the faith, I'm still in the race. Marking down the time till I can get to a better place. Spring follows winter, sun follows shower. Things will get better if only I can hold that wolf at bay. Drive him away, 'cause the sun goes on rising every day. Seagulls fly in cloudy skies. Morning comes and amber turns to gray. Ooh, 'cause the sun goes on rising every day. And the time will come when I don't feel this way. every day. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, gosh, I'm glad you like that one. Thank you. This is an old song now, old song. It was written in the 1880s, I think. I could have that wrong. It's on the album. You can check the notes. It's called Uncloudy Day. They tell me of the land far beyond the skies. Oh, they tell me of a home far away. Oh, they tell me of the land where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, they tell me there's no sickness or danger there. Oh, they tell me of that home far away. Oh, they tell me that he smiles on his children there in the city that is made of gold. Oh, they tell me of the land of eternal sun. Oh, they tell me of that home far away. Oh, they tell me of the land where my friends have gone to the city that is made of gold. Oh, they tell me of a land far beyond the skies. Oh, they tell me of that home far away. Oh, they tell me of a land where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of another cloudy day. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I've got sweaty fingers. They're sliding all over the place. I'm going to try and do a delicate operation now and pour water on the water. This is a song now that I co-wrote with another singer, a woman called Zoe Pollock, who I met when I moved to Cornwall. Our kids go to the same tiny little school. There's only about 20-odd kids in the whole school, ranging in age from 4 up to 11. So you get to know the other parents pretty quickly, you know. And I got to know Zoe, and it was only after I'd known her for a bit that I discovered that she was actually a bona fide former pop star. She had a great big hit single, over in England anyway, it was a hit single, I don't know about over here. It went to number 5 in the UK pop charts back in 1991 and stayed there for 16 weeks. It's kept her nicely ever since. I wish I could do that. Just one song, all it takes, one song. I'm working on it. It was a big club hit. It was one of those ones they play at the disco at the end of the night, get everybody out on the dance floor kind of thing. And so she and I started writing songs together, which was kind of interesting because we were coming at it from two totally different sides of the musical spectrum. And before we knew it, we had a whole album's worth of songs that we'd written together, and we released it under the band name Mama. The album is called Crow, Coyote, Buffalo. It's out there for sale along with my own CDs. It got great reviews. We were described by one reviewer as two pagan goddesses channeling the ghost of Jim Morrison. Make of that what you will. So this is one of the songs that we wrote. And the way we wrote this song is pretty typical of it in that Zoe came to me with this beautiful melody, and the only words she had were the words red, yellow. But I listened to those words and this melody, which was sort of a Latin American sounding melody, and it put me in mind of a painting that I'd seen by the Mexican artist Frida Kahlo, which is in lots of reds and yellows and oranges, and it's a self-portrait, and across the painting itself she's painted the words "Aquí me pinté yo," here I painted myself, and I thought that would make a really nice chorus for the song. And then I wound up going back and reading the journals of Frida Kahlo and incorporating a lot of her own words into the lyrics that I wrote for the song. Why do I need feet when I have wings to fly? In my house of blue, bluer than the sky, these broken bones teach me to be free. I spend my days alone, I am what I see. What I see, I don't forget. I see myself in burning colors, red, yellow. Oh, aquí me pinté yo. Leafy vine trails beside my head. I turn my eyes, the mirror meets my stare, and what I see, I don't forget. I see myself in burning colors, red, yellow. Aquí me pinté yo. I am tired, but I am happy. Pies, ¿para qué los quiero si tengo alas para volar? Espero alegre la salida y espero no volver jamás. I am tired, but I am happy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna finish up this first half of the evening with one more song. I wasn't expecting my hosts to also be my opening act, and I'm so glad that they were. Yeah, I know. I was excited about it's a loss for somebody, but it's certainly a gain to me that I got to hear the two of you. I was really appreciate it. Thank you so much for stepping into the breach. It was just beautiful. Thank you. So this is the title track from my first album, the first of the two CDs that make up the double CD. It's an Irish song. It's called When Two Lovers Meet. When two lovers meet down beneath the green bower, when two lovers meet down beneath the green trees, when Mary, fond Mary, did say unto her lover, you have stolen my fond heart by the banks of the Lee. For I loved her very dearly, so true and sincerely. There is no one in this wide world I loved more than she. Every bush and every bower, every tree and every flower reminds me of my Mary on the banks of the Lee. I will pluck my love some roses, some blooming Irish roses. I will pluck my love some roses, the finest ever grew, and I'll place them on the grave of my own true loving Mary, in the cold and silent churchyard where she sleeps 'neath the dew. For I loved her very dearly, so true and sincerely. There is no one in this wide world I loved more than she. Every bush and every bower, every tree and every flower reminds me of my Mary on the banks of the Lee. Thank you very much. I'll see you back in a short while, about 15 minutes. Thank you.